Dub C here. We're back with another MRE Rash Review. I'm back in my shelter that I'm building, and I figure why not bust out an MRE. So I got a Menu 16 Chicken Burrito Bowl. And some may ask why Chicken Burrito Bowl? Actually, September 23rd this year will mark 1 year for me finding MREs. And this one was the one I ate that kind of opened the door to many other doors, such as new hobby, a great community, and just so many great things that I found in the MREs. Again, it helped me maintain my weight loss of over 100 pounds. I'm going on like a year and a half now. So a lot of great things from this MRE. Go ahead and take the time, put it in the comments below. What was your first MRE? And if you haven't had an MRE, I suggest you try this one. I don't think I've had this one since I tried it the first time, because I've been sharing it with anybody else that wants to try it out. And they have the same feelings I do when they try this one. So let's bust it open and see what's inside. Okay, so we have Menu 16 Chicken Burrito Bowl. I believe this is a 2016. We'll have to bust it open and see. Got the peelable seal at the top. Worked all right. So first item we got is our main, which is the Chicken Burrito Bowl. Looks like, oh, it's 2018, so very fresh. We got our tortillas plain. Got some barbecue toasted corn kernels. Little flyer. Beverage bag. FRH. Accessory pack. Apple turnover. Beverage-based powder, tropical punch, MRE spoon, and our cheese spread. Okay, we got our accessory pack. Got the gum, some coffee creamer, moistened towelette, got some hot sauce, salt, which I'll be using with the FRH. Got our coffee, some 0 calorie sweetener, won't need that, and some TP. Okay, I put the FRH all together. I got the main in there. I used a little half pack of salt. This thing is piping hot. I'm using the CT clip. I tell you, CT taught me how to use the FRH. You pretty much get a 100 success rate out listening to it. That thing is rocking. But yeah, CT, watching his channel, he shows how to use these, and you can pretty much get a good success rate. I just actually met up with CT. What a great guy. You know, we had some pizza together, and that's another thing. Just having the Chicken Burrito Bowl just reminds me of finding the community. So the apple turnover I'll be stuffing inside this pouch, but not inside the FRH, but outside the pouch on the heater. But look at that thing. It's rocking and rolling. So I'm going to stick that apple turnover in there against the heater, so hopefully it keeps going. You tried to stuff too many things in that FRH, it'll won't get the air it needs to really cook. So that's good to go. We'll set that aside. Got the main apple turnover warming up. Go ahead and bust out these tortillas. I said this is a fresh ration. There's nothing. I'm not really worried about anything being bad in here, but you always got to be careful. You just never know. Packaging fails, you're going to have bad components, whether they're a day old or 30 years old. We got the barbecued toasted corn kernels. Whoa. Get them all out in there. And we're going to rock with the cold coffee and the fruit punch. I got the Stanley 2-cup cook set. I actually got that from Jack of Trades from his Mega Box. Been using that quite frequently. So we'll mix up that cold coffee. Oh, that's... Maybe if I could rip it a little bit lower. There we go. And then throw in our tropical punch. Hopefully this stuff tastes better than the... I think this mix is better than the electrolyte, the big pouch. We'll see. Alright, give it a stir and we'll let it sit. 12 ounces of water. Ooh, no, it doesn't look like it's mixing up too good. Whew. That is not looking good at all. I've never really seen it clump up, but never like that. But I'm just trying to break it apart because it's just powder form, trying to get it to mix up. Very interesting. All right, we're going to add some cheese to one of the tortillas. Get it ready. The main's about ready to warm up. Now you can eat it cold if you want to, but obviously I think every main is probably better hot. And some have to be really hot. Like the au gratin potatoes and the mashed potatoes, they just really taste funky unless you get them the right heat. All right, the main is ready to go. Let's go ahead and pop it out. I do have my apple turnover here, and that's nice and warm as well. This thing is just piping hot. It works great. So if you use the FRH grate correctly, it can warm up the meal. Really good for you. Let's take a look at this. The chicken burrito bowl has all the rice and everything, all the fixings right inside. I'm excited to try this. Like I said, I haven't had this since I think I've had it the first time. And it's very nostalgic and sentimental. Kind of rehabbing this, you know, as the first MRE that I ever had. So let's try that first. Get everything out of there. Got the cheese on the tortilla. Let's give it a shot. This has to be one of the better mains. I mean, just the rice, the chicken. You see the chunk of chicken. It's not like a really processed chicken. It's like nice and, you know, meaty. Got beans in there. Very zesty flavor. Really good by itself. This would be a great starter MRE for anybody. But now, I'm going to try some of these barbecue corn nuts. Barbecue corn nuts are really crunchy, salty. They actually go really well with that combo. So this is the fruit punch. It's not looking that great. Didn't mix that great. I probably should have used warmer water. We'll give it a shot. Fruit punch is not that bad. It just needs to be mixed more. Like I said, I thought it'd be mixing better than the other one, but not my luck. Let's get to this apple turnover before it cools down. Still a little bit warm. And they get pretty pliable when they're warm, so that's pretty cool. Like usually if you get them cold, they're kind of thick, but it's nice and it's almost like a fresh baked bread type feel to it. Let's give it a shot. Say apple turnover, that's the way to eat it. Nice and warm. Little apple chunks inside there, apple filling, just a little bit of apple cinnamon flavor, and that bread dough goes perfectly. I'm gonna try some of this cold coffee. That instant mix actually makes for a pretty good cold coffee. I mean, especially if you don't have time to warm up water, if you don't have a fire going, you got one FRH. I've yet to get a hot beverage bag to work for that. But it's time to get that mega bite. So we're gonna get some of this chicken burrito bowl, put some cheese on it, just load everything up. You only get 2 tortillas, you gotta make the best of them. Let's get that. We got our barbecue corn nuts, get that crunch going. Got our cheese spread. Now, jalapeno cheese spread would have been awesome with this, but this cheese spread is just as good. Better than no cheese bread. But we're going to add the hot sauce to give it that kick. I'm just going to load it up with the hot sauce. Alright. It's kind of like a mega bite, but it's a mega wrap. Here we go. The mega bite / mega wrap was awesome. I'll tell you what, eating this meal again makes me want to fall in love with MREs all over again. So it is a great starter for anybody to try out. Just overall great combinations. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and we'll talk more on final thoughts. So final thoughts on menu 16, Chicken Burrito Bowl. Really enjoyed this MRE, and I'm very lucky I had it for my first one. I mean, it made me want to fall in love with MREs all over again. And I can tell you why. The main is just fantastic. The chicken, real tender. The beans, the rice, the sauce, all goes together really well in that tortilla with the cheese. The mega wrap or mega bite, adding the barbecue corn kernels and the hot sauce, just made it even better. The apple turnover warmed up, fantastic. I had the cold coffee, worked out great. The fruit punch didn't mix up well, but that's probably on me. I probably should have put the powder in first, then the water. But some say you got to use warmer water to get that to mix right, and then add colder water to cool it down. But overall, just a great MRE. and I'm really happy I found MREs. You know, I found this one, and I'm really enjoying my new hobby. But that's all I got now, so thanks for watching. Have a great day.